Working for the commercial section. My name is Florian Puchinger. We are today here. We also have a booth downstairs. So we are presenting and giving you an overview about the opportunities about studying in Austria, and why I am presenting. Actually, I studied in Vienna for 5 years. I just graduated. I'm now working for the commercial section, and I think my first-hand experience of studying in Austria is probably a good idea. Why probably that's the idea behind it, why I'm presenting today. And if you have any further questions afterwards, just let me know. I hope I can answer them. So why should you study in Austria? First of all, we are really in the center of Europe. So it's super easy there if you want to travel around Europe and want to experience other countries. So 2 hours to go to Italy. And we had the presentation before. It's also a beautiful country. Going up to Germany, you can go to Hungary. We have 8 countries, 8 borders around Austria. So we're really in the center, and all the cultures are coming together in Austria. So we'll also show you some hard facts you should know about Austria when you go there. First of all, our official name is Republic of Austria. Our national day is the 26th of October, so we had it some weeks ago, and we had actually a great celebration in the embassy. It was quite a lot of fun. I also have some numbers for you, so comparing size and the population, and I know it's always a bit difficult when it comes to numbers, because, I mean, it's boring just to see them. So I will try to compare a bit. First of all, the size. When it comes to size, Austria is 84,000 square meters big, and compared to Philippines, the Philippines have 300,000. So actually, you can see it's more than 3.5 the size of Austria. So we are really small country, big opportunities still. Other thing is the population. If you just have a closer look on Manila, Manila has more people than Austria. We only have 9 million. So we're quite small, not too many people, not too crowded. And compared again, the Philippines have 12 times more people in the Philippines than we have in Austria. You probably know, if you're interested into Austria, that our capital city is Vienna. Vienna is not only a beautiful city, it's also the most livable city in the world, and it has been 10 consecutive times in a row from many studies. And we won the title again for 2022. So congrats, Vienna. And I'm living there, and I can tell you, it's an amazing city. And the standard of living, the public transport system, the cultures that come together there, it's an amazing experience. Also, the old city and modern that are coming together on this point. It's just amazing. You also probably know that we have the euro as a currency. Just to let you know how many Filipino pesos it would be. It's around 58 right now. It could change, but yeah, that's actually our currency. When it comes to economic and industries, we are a really wealthy country, one of the 10th most wealthy countries in the world. And actually, the biggest sectors we are focusing on are tourism, because we are really crazy about winter tourism, and also for summer tourism. People are coming to have a nice time up the mountains, having a wooden cabin there, exploring the mountains, exploring our lakes, the rivers, the cities like Salzburg, Innsbruck, Hallstatt, or Wien. And the last thing, climate. And I can tell you, breaking news from Austria tonight. I had a call with a friend in Vienna. It started snowing. So right now we have -degrees already in Vienna. It started snowing. So if you really go to Austria, you have to get used to our temperature. In summer, it's quite hot. So we go above 30 degrees, like here in Manila. But if you go there in winter or autumn or spring even, it could be quite cold. So better put some jackets in when you go there. So what are we talking about? I told you I want to talk about the mountain scenes. I want to talk about the culture, about food, and everything else. So just let you know, we're famous for the mountains. So when you go outside the door, you have the Alps right in front of you. And that's the reason why we are really going crazy about mountains in Austria. So I think national sport number 1, probably skiing, afterwards hiking. So if you want to have a closer look for skiing, all kind of winter sports, snowboarding, also just taking the slide and or enjoying the winter with a nice walk there. You have a lot of opportunities, and I can tell you that are actually private pictures I have taken last winter and spring. So you can go up the mountain for sunrise or sunset. You can go there skiing. I've done it several times with my family. Um, and if you're in Austria, you should definitely try it. It's part of our culture. And I know here in the Philippines, it's not really a thing to go up the mountain and go for a hike. It's too hot, humidity as well. So it's a bit different in Austria. But you should try, and you will definitely love it. And trust me, even if you have a look up there, if you rent a wooden cabin with a friend or someone else, just enjoy the weekend up there. It's amazing. It's silent, and you have enough time, and you can just relax. Now we come to cities. We have actually a lot of cities, beautiful cities in Austria. Here's just some of them. I told you before that Vienna is the most livable city in the world in 2022. So it's really a hotspot for cultures. So all come together. It's also a mixture between old city and new and modern. So we have a lot of museums there. We have beautiful pathways there. We have a lot of parks in Vienna. It's super easy to go to the airport and and take the train to other cities. You probably know Salzburg. Salzburg is famous for the sound of music. It's also Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. If you know him, he was born in Salzburg. And on the right side, you can see Hallstatt. And Hallstatt is actually so beautiful that some countries even try to copy it. So, um, and then we also have Innsbruck. We also offer some universities there in Innsbruck, and it's surrounded by the mountains. The scenery is just amazing. And if you go there, you will definitely fall in love with Innsbruck as well. Now coming to culture, and yeah, that's actually the traditional costume we are wearing in Austria. And I know it maybe looks a bit funny to you, but we really like to wear it. And we wear it for having some festival, or if we have holiday, and we wear it if, for example, if there is a wedding, or if you celebrate birthday with someone. So it's really a thing too. You also wear it to church sometime. And actually, if I had the unit before coming here and presenting here to you, I would wear my leather pants as well. So the leather pants are actually the one for the males, and the other one is called dirndl. It's for women, and it's quite comfortable. The leather pants, not the dirndl. It's quite comfortable for us, but just to let you know, here in Manila, it's probably a bit too hot because you're starting sweating really hard when it's getting above 30 degrees. So I'm also really happy that I don't have to wear them today. The other thing is the opera. So the opera is the world famous opera of Vienna, and we're also known for music. So classical music, the theater, we really like to go there. We have festivals inside, we have ball nights inside. So people are dressing up, taking their suits, taking the dresses, meeting there, having some drinks, enjoying the night. And it's really a thing we're used to in Austria. So now coming to a really important part as well. We all love food, we all love drinks. And I think if you're a foodie, Austria is actually a spot for you. So the first thing you can see up there is they're called Heurigen. Heurigen is a traditional restaurant. It's not really a restaurant. It's at the part at the one time of the year at certain points. The wineries open their cellar doors and allow you to go there and drink really cheap wine, good quality wine, but for cheap prices. And also they offer you cold dishes. And trust me, it's quite expensive to go to restaurants in Vienna sometimes. And if you have the possibility to go to Heurigen, it's cheap and high quality food and drinks. So we are really known for wine. We're also known for beer. We have a lot of breweries. It's also a thing to have a look at the breweries, go to a beer tasting with your friends at the weekend, and just enjoy yourself. For food, we have a lot of options there. So again, the cultures are coming together here in Vienna and also in Austria because we are that in the center of Europe. So the famous schnitzel is probably the one most of the people know. It's actually from Austria, and we really love it. We also have a lot of sweets, sweet dishes like the Kaiserschmarrn or the Germknödel and the Sachertorte. And we are also known for the coffee culture. Last picture up there. So actually, it's also World Heritage Site, the coffee culture in Vienna. So I can just tell you from myself, when I studied in Vienna, sometimes you just go to the coffee house, sit there, have your newspapers, have your book, have your laptop with you, and just enjoy and sit there, have a coffee, have a talk, study a bit, just look around. And that's the thing people doing in Vienna, and it happens every day. So we like to chill in the coffee house and enjoy ourselves again. So how's life as a student? Talking about a student life, it was actually a lot of fun. So when you start studying, there's a famous saying. So my uncle or my mother and my father, they all studied in Austria, and they all begin the sentence like this. When you start studying, it will probably be the best part of your life. And you hear this saying and you're like, it's nonsense. Why is it the best part of my life? I mean, I'm learning all the time. I have to study. It's sometimes really stressful, and actually, I'm not earning money, so getting difficult after a while. But yes, they are right. Afterwards, if you have a closer look, the saying is completely correct. So if you have a look on your schedule, you still have enough free time. You can meet your friends. You can travel around the world. You can see new things. You can have an exchange program or something else. And we're known for really excellent education sites. So if you really want to study in Austria, I can just let you know it's a great experience. Our professors at the universities are really, really good. They help you wherever they can. We had great discussions at universities. We are really open-minded about it. So if you have a question, just ask them, and they will start a discussion immediately. Also, we are known for generous hospitality and an overwhelming landscape. I told you this before, and it's a great opportunity to get to know to an international network there. So networking in Austria is also quite easy. So I told you we will also talk a bit about study opportunities, about scholarships, tuition fees, and everything. And we actually have a governmental site from EHEF, where you can have a look about and get a great overview about the higher education system of Austria. So we have a study guide there with all the information, all our universities, and also all information you need about the higher education system. And they also have, it's called Studienwahl. It's actually a program where they help you to find the... Okay, sorry. Actually, they help you to find the right program for you. So maybe it will help you as well for finding the suitable program for you. On the other hand, Austria is also known for the international students. So 29% of our students registered in Austria are actually international ones. Most of them are coming from Europe, but we also have a lot of them coming outside of Europe, so America, Asia as well. And so it's easy for you to make friends there, international ones all around the world, and they're also getting close to locals because we're used to have international students there. And actually, I made a lot of friends back at university. They were coming all around the world, and right now, it's actually great for me because if I travel to another country, I always have someone who knows, maybe have some tips for me, or maybe has just told me, okay, we can meet there. So last weekend I met someone in Singapore. Today I'm in Manila. I also have some friends here, and I wasn't expecting this some years ago. So you see, you will make friends quite easily, and it's also a great opportunity. So I told you about Studienwahl. So this one is actually a program that finds you the right program for you. You can also search by location, by program, by subject, by final degree you want to reach. So master's degree, bachelor, so post and undergrad, or PhD. And actually, if all of this works, you also have a look for the scholarship. We also have a website where you can have a look for the scholarships. So you just select your country of origin, And then you have a great overview of all the scholarships Austria is offering. But I also have to mention, if you start with Studienwahl and find one of the universities that is suitable for you, you should also contact them. So all of our universities have own scholarships as well, so they offer them and just ask them. And if all of that works and you're still interested into Austria, I hope we will see each other soon in Austria. So thank you, and if you have any other questions, just let me know. I will try to answer them.